pretty big tackles on Todd Gurley and the rest of Georgia's offense. How does that translate well into Vanderbilt's offense, or is it a different look?
Yeah, I think it's very similar to some of the things that they do. He's a great back, man. He's a very talented player. Our biggest deal, we focused all last week just running to the football. Because, it's hard. Rarely do you see anybody tackle him with one person. So we just want to get as many people to the ball as we could, and the kids did a great job.
You guys had a pretty good pass rush against East Carolina last week. I mean, you're trying to stop the run, so you didn't really do it. But how do you feel it's evolved in these first few weeks of practice?
Well, I think we've gotten better. I mean, we're still a long ways away, but we've gotten better. The biggest thing now is just say we got to get our hands up when we're not there and try to knock down some balls. And I think we knocked down 2 or 3 this weekend, and one of them with Surratt was a big-time play there towards the end. It's just, hey, we're just going to continue to work. Like I said, we've got a lot of work to do, but we'll get better at it.
You mentioned the JT back down, Gerald S. also had one. I mean, you guys are making some pretty big plays. How encouraging is that, knowing that it can really inspire defense's confidence?
Well, it's good. I mean, it's good. Finally, it's good to see guys starting to make plays when they come to them. We don't ask for any superhuman type deals. All we want you to do is make the plays that come to you. And if you make the plays that come to you, then hey, we'll be really good. And like I said, we're going to continue to work at it. The guys are doing a good job, and obviously that gives us a little confidence. But the biggest deal this week is not to have a letdown. We've got to go and play well again this week, or play better than we did last week.
How hard is it for guys that big, running that fast, to stop and jump and bat away a ball?
Well, it's tough. It's tough, but these are athletic guys, so they'll do a good job with it.
I think JT had a little bit of word of prayer with the rest of the defense after that first drive. Did you like what you saw out of him from that?
Well, I did. I love the intensity, but what I was trying to do is get him to calm down because it was a long game. I didn't want him to wear himself out right there with all the screaming and yelling and all that. Hey, let's just get things fixed. Let's get focused, and we're fine. That was the first drive. It's going to be a long game. We knew it was going to be a long day, so just calm down a little bit and let's go.
Was there an adjustment after that first drive?
Well, it was. I mean, we made a couple mistakes, and we corrected them, and guys started. Hey, we started to get into a groove, run into a ball, and for a long time there, we were really good on third down, and then I think towards the end, we gave up some third downs that were big and kept us on the field. But I feel good about what we're doing, and these guys just keep working, and we're going to be okay. Out
of what you've seen from Vanderbilt so far on film, what's the biggest challenge for your guys with their offense?
I mean, for us, every week is just stopping the run. I mean, right now we're not very good on. Well, we're last in the conference stopping the run. We gave up a lot early in the first week, but we've done better in the past 2 weeks. And they're a team that prides themselves in running the football. So we've got to stop the run, and then once we get a hold of that, then we've got to get to the quarterback.
One thing Coach Spurrier has been talking about a lot is getting better on third down defense. How do you do that as a defensive line, get better on third downs?
Well, I think rarely do you, unless you're just bringing more guys than they can block. Majority of the times you're going to find guys in one-on-one situations. And guys just got to remember the techniques and trust what they've been taught and trust what they've learned and work at it and make it happen. We found ourselves in a lot of situations where we were getting halfway through moves and not finishing them, and we weren't able to get off of blocks. But I think we've gotten better at it. And so as long as we continue to work, I think we're going to be okay.
I think Darius had his first sack this past game, and he also chased down Gurley on that reverse field run. Did you see a little bit more out of him this week? Was there anything different about him?
I did. He made some plays. He really did. He stepped up and did a good job. And like I said, he made a lot of plays that came to him, and some he ran down from behind. So I was pleased with the way he played this week, and expecting him to be better this week.
And I'm sure you're tired of getting asked this question, but Devin Washington do you have any ETA on his return?
No, I just leave it up to our trainer. Whenever the trainer tells us he's coming back, then he'll be back.
Anybody else healthy? I thought I saw JT with yellow. Somebody was carrying.
Yeah, he's fine. He's fine. Just bruised, normal things right there. But he'll be back out tomorrow.
Can you explain what was going on when the guys were kind of up and moving around? It looked like it was a third down thing where they.
Yeah, that's just sometimes you find guys put them in better situations to just move around a little bit, give them a little freedom to move around and hit things on the run. And from an offensive standpoint, it gets a little bit tougher sometimes because you're not sure where those guys are going. That's something we got to get better at. We just kind of installed it and went through it last week, but we'll get better as we go. And that's not something that we'll end up doing all year. It's just whenever the time presents itself.
So Stallworth got some playing time this game. What's the plan with him going forward?
Well, we're going to continue to play him, and you know, he got in, I want to say, around 8 to 10 plays, and did a good job. You know, he's just first time in the action live. He's just got to know, hey, he's got to speed his tempo up, and he's got to play a little bit more aggressive. But I think Taylor's going to be a great player for us.